Welcome to your favorite channel for learning English. A story about the holy month of Ramadan. Listen and practice. In the bustling city of Alhambra, where minarets pierce the sky and the scent of spices waft through the air, the holy month of Ramadan has arrived, bringing with it a feeling of reassurance and spiritual renewal. The city's residents were impatiently awaiting the arrival of this blessed time because they realized the tremendous blessings and opportunities it held. Among the residents was a young girl named Layla, whose heart danced in anticipation of the appearance of the first crescent moon. In the evening sky, marking the beginning of the month of Ramadan. Layla comes from a humble family, but their devotion to their faith knows no bounds. Her parents, Ali and Fatima, instilled in her a deep reverence for the holy month. They taught her that it was a time for self-reflection, self-discipline, and acts of kindness. As the city embraces the spirit of Ramadan, Layla and her family wake up before dawn, their sleepy eyes sparkling with anticipation. They would eat the suhoor meal together to fortify themselves for the day of fasting that awaited them. They would break their fast at sunset with iftar, a joyful feast shared with family and friends, their plates full of delicious dishes. During the daylight hours, Layla immersed herself in prayer and meditation, searching for a deeper relationship with her Creator. She was reciting verses from the Holy Quran, the holy book of Islam. She participated in charitable work, sharing food, clothes, and love with those less fortunate. The city's mosques were filled with believers, and their collective voices rose as they chanted prayers of thanks and supplication. One evening, while Layla was not waiting in the crowded streets of Alhambra, she saw a woman sitting for a year on her park bench, her face etched with exhausted lines. Layla felt a wave of kindness in her heart, so she approached the woman and gave her a warm smile and a gentle greeting. The woman, whose name was Aisha, welcomed Layla's company, her eyes sparkling with gratitude. As they talked, Aisha shared stories of her youth, a time when Ramadan was celebrated with great enthusiasm and unity. She spoke about the importance of community, breaking bread together, and reaching out to those in need. She spoke about the importance of community, breaking bread together, and reaching out to those in need. The event will be held in a large open square, where people from all walks of life will gather to break their fast and celebrate the spirit of Ramadan. The news of the group breakfast spread like wildfire, reaching the far reaches of Alhambra. Families, friends, and strangers came together, their hearts united by the bond of common faith. The arena buzzed with excitement as tables were decorated with dates, fresh fruit, and bowls of aromatic dishes. Layla and her family stood at the heart of it all, their hearts overflowing with gratitude. They watched people from diverse backgrounds share food, laughter, and stories, break down barriers, and make new friendships. The city streets were filled with a spirit of compassion, as acts of kindness and generosity resonated throughout the Alhambra. As the final days of Ramadan approached, Layla's heart swelled with a mixture of joy and sadness. As the final days of Ramadan approached, Layla's heart swelled with a mixture of joy and sadness. I have witnessed the transformative power of Ramadan and the ability to bring out the best in individuals and communities. On the eve of Eid al-Fitr, the end of Ramadan, the city of Alhambra was flooded with joyful celebrations. The children were dressed in their finest clothes, laughter was filling the air, and the smell of delicious sweets wafted through the streets. Families gathered to offer prayers of thanks, and hearts overflowed with love and forgiveness. Layla and her family stood side by side, raising their hands in prayer, thanking God for the blessing of Ramadan and the strength to fast and meditate. They embraced each other, their smiles radiant, and exchanged warm wishes for Eid Mubarak, a joyful expression of goodwill. As the story of the holy month of Ramadan spread in Alhambra, it affected the lives of people everywhere. The lessons of self-discipline, compassion, and unity have resonated across cultures and borders. To remind humanity of the importance of spiritual contemplation and acts of kindness. Thus, the spirit of Ramadan lived not only in the hearts of the people of Al-Hamra, rather, in the hearts of all who sought to embody his teachings. May his blessings continue to guide us towards a world full of love, compassion, and understanding, where the spirit of Ramadan flourishes in every month and in every corner of the earth.